So right now, Eric is going to tell you about things you need to do before leaving FinCon. And I think you've been to every FinCon, so we should definitely listen to Eric. Give it up for Eric.
Thank you. Thank you, Jason, for that warm welcome. So I know you've heard a little bit from me. So at the first Ignite FinCon, I got on stage and I, without planning, told people I'm kind of a big deal. So I just wanted to let you all know who you're dealing with right now. If you can't read it, it says you might go blind from my total awesomeness. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about me and FinCon. FinCon has changed my life. When you log on to Facebook, there's a little random box of your friends. Everyone with an arrow is a friend I met at FinCon, and many of them are in this room right now. It's changed my bank account. My first year I kept track, my revenue was $9,000. This year I'm on track to break $30,000 for the first time, and I do this on the side. I still have a full-time job. I couldn't have done that without FinCon. And I'm telling you guys, all these things you need to do before you go home. I actually have a little bit of a cold. I took Dayquil before I started this talk, so I would decongest. If you don't go home tired, you're doing it wrong. But I can tell you other things about how to do it right. You guys ready? Come on, give me a little second. So the first thing you should do is find a blogging buddy, find a friend. One of my closest friends is sitting back there, the guy who was making fun of me earlier, and I'm going to make fun of him right now. He lives in Wyoming. We met at the first FinCon, and we talk online almost every day. And yeah, he thinks all the time that his pal Eric is awesome. When we talk together online, we talk about our plans. We talk about how we're going to build our websites, how we're going to find new clients, how we're going to do all these awesome things. And sometimes I'm having a tough day. I'm not feeling motivated. I send Jeff a note. He writes back, "You can do it. You have a plan. Stick to it." I also have these three friends. Jeff is one of them. Martin is one of them. And Shane Eade is one of them. I met these guys at the first two FinCons combined. And we have a mastermind group. We talk every week on email. And at least once a month, we have a Google Hangout where we chat. We talk about what's going well, what's not going well. And that relationship developed here. So before you leave, find a blogging friend, maybe find a mastermind, and set a schedule that you'll stick to with those friends and stay in touch. Close a deal. Earlier today, I was in the freelancer marketplace, shaking hands with people. Ashley right there, making a deal. I know she'd rather be hanging out with me, but she might as well make a few bucks while she's at it, right? So make a deal. Bonus tip, after you leave, follow up. Betterment is one of my freelance clients. I was talking with them earlier. I met them last year at FinCon, and the relationship really developed because not only did we talk here, I emailed them immediately after. Don't wait 2 weeks, don't wait 2 months. They will forget you. Email them when you get home next week. Find a blogging hero and hang out. Like Pete, Mr. Money Mustache, this is a bad picture in Farnoosh. They're like big names in finance, and last year, they were lucky enough to get a picture with me. There's two friends right there I was hanging out with in Denver. One's Jeffrey Trolley, sitting in the back of the room. We went on a beer bike ride where I towed my stereo system. We're like boom, ba-doom, boom, boom, riding around. I met both of them at FinCon, and we would not have been together without FinCon. Last month, I did karaoke with my friends Kathleen and Jeffrey. We were hanging out in Portland, where I now live, no longer Denver Eric. I wouldn't have been with those two friends if it weren't for FinCon. So, really foster and build those relationships. Go to your FinCon locals. Find someone special. There's a married couple I saw earlier. They met at FinCon. There's another couple who had their 1-year dating anniversary today because they started dating last year at FinCon. Have a hallway meeting. I don't know if I should be proud or embarrassed. This year so far, I have not made it to any speaker session other than the one I was speaking at. So I was having meetings in the hallway where deals are made, where relationships are formed, where networks develop. Do that. Create a game plan. You're super motivated right now from all these awesome people, this awesome energy. Write a plan down and make it something, follow. I'm not going to read it to you. You can read yourself. Make it something you can do and go home and do it. Make a contact follow-up list. This pocket is full of business cards. Everyone who's given me one, I'm going to email you when I get home. I'm going to follow up. And some of those people who I emailed from last year became good friends, like JD Roth, who lives in my city. Last but not least, go home and do all the things. Go home and rock, make lots of money, make 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, and come back next year and do it again. Shoot me a tweet, link to my site. I'm not above SEO pondering. I'm Eric Profits on Twitter. You can send me a personal email and I will read everyone. Eric@personalprofitability.com. Thank you so much.
Good job, man.